guys, it's Noname 4505 here, and yeah, more quiet and boring and, according to Anti-Man 1, sounding like I'm dying narrations because it's late at night, because that's like my only time during the day where I have time to do narrations, but, yeah, anyways, Pokezoners, this is, yeah, another OU battle here, and this is actually going to be, the first battle using, the new Black and White 2 forms. That's going to be on the Pokezoners channel, which is pretty awesome. So I just grabbed a bunch of random crap from my PO box along with the new Landorus form and just decided to throw it together. And it seems like my opponent kind of did that too. So anyways, I got a Mammoth Swine. Mammoth Swine's just there to set up Stealth Rocks mostly. And then after Stealth Rocks it does a Shard Endeavor thing. Polytoad's there, set up the rain, good physical wall, good stuff. Starmie is extremely threatening. A threatening late game sweeper and mid game sweeper. And rain because late 4 Hydro Pump you do not want to play around with. 100% accuracy Thunder you do not want to play around with. And then Ferrothorn, good. Mixed Wall sets up them spikes. Leech Seed does what it does. Landorus Therian form is just something that I want to try because I've tried out the Thunderous form and I tried out the Tornadoes form already. So I figured that I want to try out the new Landorus form, and it's worked out pretty well. I'm using that Choice Banded power, by the way. And then my final Pokemon is my Rotom Wash, and this isn't your normal Choice Scarf Rotom Wash or even the rest of Chesto Rotom Wash, which, you know, I'm known to use every now and then, but this is actually a bulky offense one, because I was looking through the Smogon sets, look up at this bulky offense one, and I'm like, oh, this looks pretty cool. So I haven't actually tried a bulky offense Rotom Wash yet, so I figure I might as well try it. So, anyways, looking at my opponent's team, it just looks like a random junk pile thing, and, yeah, threats to look out for. The new Tornadoes form, it's powerful. It doesn't matter if you're running physical form or special form or anything, it's just freaking powerful. Plus, if he is running a special set, even though he's more than likely running a physical set since he's not in the rain, he can abuse my rain. He can do the same thing with both Starmie and Jirachi and Selby. In fact, most of his team looks like it's built more so to abuse the opponent's rain than to abuse your own rain. And Lucario, I know, can be a very threatening late game sweeper, so I want to try and make sure that it can't set up sword stances, and if it does, then keep the appropriate check to it, like Landorus Therian form with that Intimidate's going to be really helpful for that. And then Dragonite is also going to be really helpful. So anyways, that was a 3-minute intro. I just realized that, so I apologize for spending so much time, but, you know, you guys all love my apparently voice that sounds like I'm about to die. But whatever, let's get on with the battle. It's a short battle anyway. So he's going to lead off with the Dragonite. I'm going to lead off with Big Meat here, and I'm just going to do what I do instead of Stealth Rocks, as he's going to go for a Dragon Tail. So I'm thinking that he's a phasing, bulky Dragonite, but I do know that most of those usually aren't lead sets. Most of those are like, well, I don't know. So anyways, he's going to T-Wave me, and I set up a layer of spikes as he is going to Dragon Tail me out. 2 big drip here as I'm setting up the rain, and he's just going to T-Wave that as I get Parahaxed. I'm like, wow, bro, I was going to go for Ice Beam, that was going to fuck your shit up. But now he's going to go for Ice Beam, and now with multi-scale attack, that's going to do like nothing. But the good news is that I did get the Leech Seed on him, which is the whole reason why I put the Leech Seed on him, which was to continually break that multi-scale, and then I'm going to hit my Ice Beam next turn, and that's going to be able to finish him off. That's fine. So now he's going to bring in this Starmie here, and I'm going for the Protect here. I don't know why. I think it was just to get a bit of extra lefties recovery before I switched out, even though there's no Weather War, so there's no point in that. So now I'm going to switch back to my Algebra, thinking, okay, whatever. So he's subset. That's kind of cool, but, you know, whatever. And then he's got Life Orb too, so, you know. Then I get Parahax, which I'm like, grr. And he's going to go for Surf again, and I'm going to get Parahaxed again. And, yeah, this is starting to suck here. Do you guys see a repeating theme? So he's going to go for Surf, yet again. and then guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get parahaxed again. And, I was gonna be able to finish me off with another surf, and he's gonna be living with just a smidgen. So I'm like, alright, just go into drip here because it's pretty much useless to me. And then he goes and shows me pain split, and I'm like, dear Lord, what did I just see? Did I just see a pain splitting star me? And I mean, in that certain situation, originality isn't bad because he actually made it work, but it just completely caught me off guard. But kudos to him for actually making an original set that it seems like it's gonna work. So then Kakashi the Star Mate is gonna go for it. The whatchamacallit, you know what I'm talking about. That I don't remember. Thunder. Kill that thing off, and now he's got his Tornadus in here, his new Tornadus T form, which I'm guessing doesn't have a sprite yet on AE Soft, which is why I gotta use Showdown, but, you know, whatever. I actually had a couple of really good battles with this team. By good battles, I mean, like, they were super, super good. And, one I forgot to save, the other one I saved, but, apparently with the new version, you have to quit before your opponent does, which apparently everyone else had to do for, 1.53, but I never had to do that, but apparently I do now. So anyways, back to the battle. I'm going to send in my Boogie Woogie, the Rotomosh here, pull a while, kill him with a Volt Switch, and I'm going to bring in my Kakashi, as he's going to bring in his Jirachi, thinking like, okay, I'm at 80% health, I can wall this thing all day long. But I got that Hydro Pump, and that Hydro Pump and the Rain and Life Orb, like I said, that is not going to play around. And Jirachi had to learn that Life Orb, Hydro Pump from Kakashi is not playing around. So I'm going to bring in Boogie Woogie here, go for the Giga Drain, and that's just going to kill off his Celebi. Good day. And now I'm going to bring in my Landorus Therian form here, get the Intimidate drop off on him. But mostly what I want to do is I'm thinking that most of these things generally carry Hidden Power Fire, not Hidden Power Ice, so I can go for the U-turn. Kill that thing off, and if his Lucario wants to come in, I can just switch out to Kakashi. And barring any crits, I should be able to take most of what he wants to go for, but of course, he gets the crit. I'm like, wow. Or it could actually be Choice Band now that I'm thinking about it, since I don't see any Life Orb recoil. That'll be something interesting, but I do bring in my Landorus, and he's going to use that Intimidate to good use. Kill off that Lucario with the Earthquake, and that will be the game. So that was a very good game. Fiery Light 1-0. I've really been enjoying the new Black and White 2 metagame. I mean, sure, there's a lot more broken shit now, but, you know, it's just something new in it. Just seems a lot more fun than it was starting to get. Plus, for whatever reason, I've seen a lot more bulky Rotoms, and I love bulky Rotom. I know it's not quite as practical, but I just love it. Yeah, that's why I'm using it. I've seen a lot more of it. I don't know why, but I just have. But, you know, whatever, guys. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoy your Wednesday. Go sub to the Pokezoners if you haven't. Go and check out my channel and stuff. And come check out the channels of all the Pokezoners, because most of us are all pretty cool dudes. And anyways, yeah, peace.